Hi. There was a man with two sons, and much is said about the younger son. But we're going to look at the older son today. Luke 15:25 says, "Meanwhile, the older son was in the field. When he came near the house, he heard music and dancing. So he called one of his servants and asked him what was going on. 'Your brother has come,' he replied, 'and your father has killed a fattened calf because he has him back safe and sound.' The older brother became angry, refused to go in. So his father went out and pleaded with him. But he answered his father, 'Look, all these years I've been slaving for you and never disobeyed your orders. Yet you never even gave me a young goat so that I could celebrate with my friends. But when this son of yours, who has squandered your property with prostitutes, comes home, you kill the fattened calf for him?'" So here's the question for you to ponder today. How lost is lost? The older son, well, his words and his behavior, they were harsh. He was disrespectful. He was resentful. He was bitter. He was ungracious. He was jealous and a bit of a brat. Yet the father left the party and went to engage with his older son and explained himself, pleaded with him. And even though the older son was right there with the father, he was dissatisfied, discontent with his lot, and he certainly wasn't walking in the fullness that was already his. The younger son was unrighteous. Well, he was, until he experienced the incredible grace from the father on his return. The older son, self-righteous. Perhaps one could say he was lost in his goodness. So we find him, the older son, in his father's house, doing all the right things with a wrong heart attitude. So he too was in desperate need of grace. Verse 31 says, "My son, you're always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad, because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." So I leave you today with Proverbs 4:23. "Above all else, guard your heart, because it is the wellspring of life."